righty. The number is out. Doc here from North America. And you can see, let's see what the stocks are doing with it. All right, you see they first sold it down really hard, and now it's kind of turning around. .1% gain, so 0.1 that is. Estimated was going to be 0.2% on May CPI. So that gives the Fed more opportunity to not raise rates. And the core was 4.0, estimated 4.1. So you can see up on J4X there. You see they have the same numbers up there. And let's see, what else can we say about any of that? So let's see, core annual. Let's see what the core annual is. It says there it's 5.3%. And that's what they're... Okay, so it was 5.3, exactly what they were expecting. That's where I figured the core would be. And that's what we talked about that yesterday. The core is going to be up in the 5s. Chances are it'll stay there throughout all the way to January or November or December, something like that. Now they're taking it apart, like vehicle sales and things like that. But all right, so that's pretty cool. Now let's get rid of all this. Cancel. There we are. I liked how it popped up on J4X like that. That's good. Now the Fed makes its announcement tomorrow, so chances are there'll be the pause, and we'll go from there. All right. What else can we say about any of that? I guess that's about it. Let's check out the dollar index. You can see there, dollar index is where's it at? It's dollar's been heading down for the last couple of days. Let's put it up on Chicago Quant. Get a closer look at it. And there it is right there. You see it's down a little bit like it is on J4X. Pressing down. You can see the same thing right there. The algorithm is trying to lift up. That's interesting. So let's check out the green and the yellow dashed. We're looking at 24 and 20, almost 22, and 24 and a half. So it's still underneath. Chicago Quant is up 0.03, so it's gotten through the zero line. We've got about 3+ points to move on J4X. It'll catch up. If we stay up here, it will stay up there. Give it a couple more hours. Like I said, the J4X, which is the combination we've put together, what I like to call the Manhattan indicator, basically is usually a couple hours behind our math, but it's a lot better than MACD and moving averages and RSI and la 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 la. You know what I mean? It's much better when you're looking at a fast stochastic battling a slow stochastic, and the Hinky-Ashkis smooth out like an average. And it works every time. It beats out all those other cute little things that they try to tell you out of the Market Technicians Association that are the leading indicators. And they're not. This right here is a public indicator. We don't hide it. That's what it is. And it's much more efficient than all the public indicators that they get excited about, like parabolic and so forth. Oh, let's get chat line up. I'm on the roll. Let's calm down, Doc. Calm down. Breathe. Blow in through the blow out through the mouth and breathe in through the nose. Calm down, Doc. And the chat line is alive and well. All right, it's called Wimbledon. That's right. That's what I said yesterday. Wimbledon. They're going to start. That's the next place to go. Exactly. Good morning to you, Mountain. Good morning to you, Robin. So markets are kind of just flattish up still from the news. Let's see what they're saying here. Okay. So the feel is, and the market's been telling us that the Fed is not going to raise, and it's going to, take a pause and look. Not lower. I know some people have been trying to actually say that they're going to go lower next month. They're not going to go lower, not with a core at 5.3. But what they will do is they will try to let the economy pick up and stop destroying regional banks and the confidence in the economy and so forth. That would be nice. They're savages at the Federal Reserve. You called it the British Open, right? That's exactly it. Wimbledon. Yeah, there's just talking heads talking about it all. The head of the former Kansas City Federal Reserve president is talking now about it. All right, let's jump over to. Let's take a look at the euro, and as you can see there, just on a closing, we're down to 0.01 now on the Chicago Quant Dollar Index, trying to get through the sell. We're still in that weekly buy, but what has been interesting this week is the fast stochastic has dropped, and the slow stochastic is dropping. No, they're not stochastics. I'm sorry. The algorithms themselves, they have. I'd say they're made up of 20 some odd percent of a stochastic, something like that. 30%, something like that. But they're not a full stochastic. It's a combination of our math with that combined together with a couple concepts. So you can see our algorithms are dropping, and you can see the Manhattan 2 are doing the same thing. A little curve up. We're not showing you. Let's see what the weekly looks like just before we leave this particular product. There's the weekly. There you go. It's trying to generate a red just like this is. And you can see here that's at 76 and change. This is at 65 and change. They're both moving down and breaking down just the same way as the blue is right there. So now we'd like to see the lagging one right there. Get some juice in it on the downside. And then we'll know that what that will tell us is that the market is not anticipating interest rate increases at the moment. That's what it's telling us. Dollar is dropping fast, I guess. I don't know about fast, but it's just dropping down. Where are we at? 103 and 11. I mean, it's got plenty of room to go to the par, the 100. So plenty of room. All right, from there, let's go over to the euro. And I would assume the euro is got a nice little look to it this morning. I think it's in the buy. Yeah, euro and the cable were both in buys going out yesterday. So there you go. Yep. There you go. You can see that right there. It's moving up over on Chicano Quants. Right there. Same thing. Fourth day in a buy. The weekly, the fast is moving up. The slow is moving up. It's looking very, very bullish. So that would be nice not to see the dollar ripping through the roof as usual. To me, a dollar should be trading in the 96s or 97s. A sell-off to me is 93. All the rest of this stuff is just noise. We've been way, way, way overbought. Way, way, way overbought. All right. Now, from there, we'll go to cable. Cable, same way. Fourth day in a buy. And the weekly is clean and comfortable through it. So at this point, we're going to go into that weekly buy. The odds now with both of them above the manifold is about a 99% chance that it does. So it's a nice high percentage there. So you can try to buy little back-offs here and there and trade it on the upside because we're in a daily buy and we're basically not confirmed yet by the close of the week. But when the manifold are pierced, even with it tight, with the two algos, it's the odds are like 99 point something that it's going to close in a weekly buy. So, and I know it's only Tuesday. Now tomorrow, we do have some noise, so you have to, as a trader, you have to think a little smarter, and you have to say, okay, let's give it until, unless you're going with options and so forth, then you're automatically just jumping in. You don't worry about getting stopped out. But if you're trading the hard delta, as I call it, or the spot just directly, or the futures directly, then obviously, you have to be more cautious still, because tomorrow the Fed could do something stupid. They've practiced and trained to do stupid things for a while now under Mr. Biden. So you don't want to poke the bear, as I would say. Let's see. Mountain says you called it. British Open. I say dollar is dropping. Okay. Quest trade uses a slow and fast stochastic, and when they cross it, it is usually pretty interesting and many times perfect trade entry points. Yeah, that's why I put it up on the and we only use the I think we use the K. That's all we use is the fast K and the slow K. Let's show you that. No, it's the D. So it's a fast and slow D we're watching, and we don't show you the K. Quaz trade. Never heard of it. Sounds good though. They're probably watching. We've been doing it here for years, so they're probably watching us. That's good. Very smart. One day, Janos said that they would actually just put the Manhattan indicator all together and put the Hinky Ashkies on the same, I guess, plot, and put that on there all on the same plot, and then you just see open, high, low, and close bars instead. So, but I guess Quest Trade is following us, so that's good, because we've been talking about this for years, and we've had it up on the screen for years. All right, now from there, where do we go? We go to the Swiss, and the Swiss is it is trying to head down. It's down for the day, but you can see that the line is turning up. That's not. It's moving. The price is moving right. The algorithm is not moving right, and the weekly is trying to move right, but it's not there yet. It's kind of lagging. So there's some type of, say, delay. Maybe they're going to hold out the classic Swiss nature, that is to actually see the actual decision by our Federal Reserve tomorrow. And like I said earlier, the Federal Reserve is very good at doing stupid things. So it's unfortunate. We've had a very sloppy Federal Reserve under Mr. Biden over the last 3 years. They just don't listen to the market. They don't listen to the statistics. They don't listen to economic reality. It's really scary in many ways that they are the lever that controls money creation, money flow. Keeps interest rates allegedly stable. I mean, this last year, and I guess it's now 1 full year, they started raising rates. And it's been, or 1 year and 1 month or something like that, or 2 months at this point. And what we've seen is they have come into to adjusting the economy a whole year later than it should have. It should have been 2 years ago they started raising rates. And the amount that they've raised it in this 1 year is historic. It has never gone up this much percentage-wise, ever. It's gone up 5-fold. It's incredible the amount of power and pressure they put on the market through their misunderstanding, misuse, misdirecting, politically spinning. What, Mr. Powell, Mrs. Yellen, Mr. Biden, for over a year and almost 2 years, sung this song of transitory, transitory, transitory. And they were wrong, and more wrong. And that's not like saying, "Oops, I said something wrong." It's like their policies were devastating. Inflation went to 10%. The economy has slumped into where I think our GDP now is in the low ones. All they talk about is recession, recession, recession. Not them, the money managers. They all talk about recession. So it's a really been really disappointing to see the amateurs running the place. Which is Curry, our higher view remains intact despite yesterday's reduction. Higher is our long-term view. Our short-term view is lower. I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about here. Curry, whoever Curry is, I forget what he is. He's probably one of those talking heads somewhere, or a Fed person. He's a Fed person. So, all right. From there, since the Swiss is kind of doing its thing right, but the algorithm is not happy about it yet. So let's go from there. Let's just double check. Yep, that's right, and that's live. Let me put it up on J4X too. And there it is. Okay. Now from there we'll slide over to the yen. And the yen is joining the gang. It's down for the day. Notice it's gaining against the dollar. Just like everybody else is doing. And the algorithm, though, is trying to pick up. And that's like, ooh. Let's hope that's only short-lived on a one-day thing. We'll see how that goes. Boy, it sure does look like it wants to just turn this into some type of plateau and then build a base and go higher again. That's the sad part about that when it comes to the dollar yen. Huh. So then from there, what do we got here? We got euro. No, where do we go? Yes, I guess we go over to the Turk. We go to what we're calling now the little ruble, and that's the euro Turkish lira pairs trade. And you can see here it's trying to turn back up. It went into a sell there yesterday. Weekly is just ripping. Look at that. Just ripping on the upside. We are flirting. We're only a full point off of the all-time highs. And in this product, 26s, 27s, 28s, 29s, 25s are nothing. It's just, boom, 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 boom. That's why we call it the little ruble, because we think it's going to go to the 31 to 33 area. So we're watching. As long as we're in a weekly, I'm going to keep on singing that song. And then once we move out of that weekly, then I will stop singing that song. Sipping the tea. Right there. Okay, so there it is. That's the Euro Turkish Lira, and it's having its issues like it normally does. And you can see we're only minus 0.05 on the daily to get back into the buy. Right there. And then, SPY? Yeah, let's check out SPY. Let's do this. Let's put, to start off with, I'm going to open that. Where's SPY in this thing? Oh, right there. SPY is right there. Okay. So we're going to open that, and I'm going to show you S&Ps too at the same time. Here's the intraday S&P. See, it's at the highs of the day now. They've come off those lows. Here is the which this week, I think Thursday's the switch, Robin. And there is no, that's not it. And then here, there is right there at its highs. It's the fourth day in a buy. It's weeks upon weeks in a buy. As you can see there, it's been on a weekly buy for months now. At the beginning of April, I think it's the last week of March, we went into the weekly buy. Right in here. In the 4100 area. And then it oscillated back and forth. And now you can see it's up into the 4360 area. And now let's take a look at SPY. There we go. And SPY is zip-diddy-doo-dah up at the same time. There's the last buy right there on a daily. That went into a sell for 3 days, back into a buy again. Stayed in that buy up until right there, went into a sell, and this is the 4th day in a buy. How's that, Robin? A-okay? Mountain West says on Quaz Trade, it's a lot different actually. They display stochastic slow and show the K slow and the D slow. Well, who be more BRIs? Which one is more accurate, J4X or them? Oh, live cattle. Okay, we'll go to live cattle. But take a look at that, Mountain, and see which one is more accurate, us or them in the same product. So what you do is you see what's on our screen, go to the daily on theirs, see if it matches up, or is it ours better or is theirs better? BRIs. That's what we're all about. The best of the best. We're here not to trade. We're here to make money, and that's a good way of knowing it is finding the best tools. All right, let's go over to. Let's close that. Yes, and then let's open up that right there. Yeah, exactly. Check. Okay, now cattle. Let's see. Which cattle were you looking for? Or just all cattle? Let's take a look at all the cattle. All right. Well, cattle's closed, so we're not seeing anything yet. But here is the June cattle right there. You can see that June cattle is in a weekly buy for weeks upon weeks. When did it go into the buy? When did it buy? In the early March? Late March. I'm sorry, late March. It's been in a buy ever since on the weekly trend. It is holding up very well. And the daily trend, we were just in a nice long little run there. That was a great buy. Now we're taking the digestion or profits out of it, and we'll see where it goes from there. Now let's go over to the August cattle. There's August cattle. That's also been in a buy since the last week of March. And it hasn't changed. And at the same time, you can see it's trying to lift up yesterday. Went into the buy here. And just went into the sell there 2 days ago. 3 days ago now. Back on the 8th and 9th. And there is the 12th. And we'll see what they do to it today when it goes live in another 37 minutes. How's that? Was that A-okay? All right. Let's see. Where do we go from here? Let's go to from the. Oh, we were looking at Swiss. We've just got done with Turkish lira. How did I go back to the Swiss? Oh, okay. Let's put Turkish lira up on there. That's what it comes down to. Euro, Turkish lira. Right there. I don't know how to put your stochastic on my J4X, so I can't compare. Here, I'll show you. So you go, let's make that the whole screen. And you go to the tool right there, right? Add an indicator, okay? And then what you do is, here's the parameters. Edit indicator. So there's the parameters to the slow. 5 on it doesn't really matter about the K, but 5 and 3 on the Ks, and we're not even following that. That's off. And all we're following is the D right there. And that's the 3. But I'd make all the numbers the same and use the low high. Okay? You got that? Let me know. I just want to look at it for a second. Let me know. Yes. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Yes, Robin, what? What? I walked out to grab crackers. That's what I did. I walked out and grabbed crackers. Want a cracker. Polly want a cracker. What's the yes? Yes, okay? Okay. So, Mountain's trying to figure that out. Oh, we got it for the moment up there like that. And then let me show you the fast. And there is the fast. And that one is 5 and 3 again with the K and the D. And the SMA, the smooth moving average. That's what that is. Okay. Smack, smack. Schmuck, schmuck. Yes, I'm a schmuck. Yes, I am. I'm lost. I went to add indicator, and there are many kinds. What do you choose? Okay, let's try that again. I just put it up on the screen. So, well, let's see what I can do for you here. Where is it at? There's the F. Recent indicators. So you can see it there. There's the stochastic F 5-3. That's the fast. That's why it says F. And then the other one is the stochastic 5-3 SMA and 3 SMA low high. That's the slow. Okay, see that? I'm going for another cracker. Me hungry. Wonder what oil is doing. While he's doing that, I want to take a look at oil. There's the front month. It's popping up from yesterday. The weekly is still underneath. The daily is still underneath. Let's see what the back month is doing. Notice that's at 68.72. Let's see what the back month is. September is 68.91. So it's carrying a premium, the back month. And it's been in that sell for days. And it's in weekly sell for going on a second week. All right. See them right there? There they are, those two. You can watch the, what do you call it? The video afterwards. And pause it and see how that all works out, you know. Oh, I'm lost. Oh, that's right. I answered that. Okay. All right. Now from there, yeah, let's go to the King Peso. Right there. So this is our look at the bricks. We do these two. We look at these two. We go the Mexican peso and the South African rand, which makes up about 75, say 15, and about 70, at least 70% of the brick index. Yeah, that's what that does. All right, now there is the Mexican peso. Let's put it up on Chicago Quant. Right there. There we go. You see, it's been gaining against the dollar for weeks and weeks and weeks. Still in the weekly sell, in the daily sell, and so obviously the dollar is weaker compared to this because this is the king brick. This is M brick. We follow M brick instead of brick because brick itself doesn't help any. Obviously, we are the inventors of M brick. Giannis says they're going to build an index for us. So it will be the, they could call it, M brick or Doc's M brick indicator or index, not indicator, index. No, I don't. You see any my chart? What you're showing me? Okay, well, we can go after that again. You know what you want to do is you want to go to the video. when it comes out, and we can go through it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's the dance to it all at this point. All right, now from there, do we have peso up on it? Yeah, we do. So peso's, telling us that the dollar is dropping. That's what it's telling us. And then we go over to, we mix it up now. We go to South African rand, and then from there we'll go to the Canadian. Ooh, let's see. Mountain says, no, I don't see my charts. What are you showing me? Well, you'll be able to see it in the video. I have stochastics functions, Corral, Lagrange, is it align, arrange, var, etc. They give a bunch of different options for stochastics. Let me see what you're looking at. I gotta see what you're looking at. Me need to see. Ooh. Me like a see. Add indicator. Stochastics functions. So you have, or is it here? Or is it at? Is it in there? Where is it at? Momentum, overlap studies, prices. Why is it not in there what I use? I mean, I'm using their work. Let's see. Oh, that's a beta too. They must have it in another spot. Let's see. Overlap. Momentum indicators. Let's see if they put it in the momentum indicators. There it is. It's in the momentum indicators. Momos. So there is Stoke F right there. Right. Oh no, now I put it in. Cancel. And let's do that again. So it's in momentum indicators. Momo. And the other one is the EMA. Or I guess it's stochastics H. That's what it is. All right, so we're going to go like that. It's stochastics H. Stoke H. And that's the slow one. Okay. And then we use the one right underneath it, the F fast. Okay. Ta-da! Doc did it. Ta-da! Me so smart. Yep, exactly. I was just showing it. So go over to Momo, momentum indicator. Go to FX, or is it? I guess it's like a derivative, isn't it? F of X, or X of F, and you click on that, and then you go to add indicator, and then you go to momentum right there, Momo, right there, and it has it all, Momos. Indeed, indeed. Me so smart. Jar Jar Doc. It's Jar Jar Doc. I am Jar Jar Doc. Me, Star Wars character. Okay, we're out of that and we're back in the saddle again. Okay, so now from the Mexican peso, the MBRIC, we go over to the South African rand. Rand in the brick. In the brick has been doing fine. MBRIC. MBRIC. And let's see. South African rand right there. Still heading down. Let's put it up over on Chicago Quant. And as you can see right there, still heading down. It's not moving much today, but it is gaining, and that's good. Yes, we thought it was way, way, way overpriced. What's this? Jar Jar Banks. No. Jar Jar Doc. Me. Mmm. You have to see my dreadlocks. Mmm. Jar Jar Doc. Me so smart. Okay. From there we go to what else we got going? So with the South African Rand up there, we go over to the metals complex. So let's take a look at gold. And gold, I think it's still in a sell, right? No, it's in a buy. It's trying to go into the sell, but it's up for the day, so that's all right. And the weekly, we got the fast stochastic trying to move up. We got the slow still dragging its feet and well below the manifold right there. So we're not exactly getting the action we would like to see, you know. It's got a lot of work there to do. As they say in the hedge fund industry, it's not today's work. It's probably tomorrow or next week's. Indeed. And so you can see here we were, it's minus now. You can see it's minus 0.13. So it's just flirting with the zero line. And then over here on J4X, let's check it out. What it is what it is. Right there. Superfly, Doc. That's right, Superfly. And you can see here it's trying to perk its head up also on the daily, showing a little life. You see the green line is at the 65 area. And you can see the yellow line is at the 55 area. So it's in the plus just like Chicago Quant is at the moment. Okay, now from gold and it says so. Mountain says fast K equals 5, slow K equals 3. Right, we're not using those. Just use the D equals 3. That's it. Make the others invisible. Don't change the numbers in them. Just make them invisible. Let me see. Let me go there again. So there's the. Let's see. That was a slow, right? So we go like this. We go edit indicator, and then you go to output and see the only one lit with a little box is the slow D. That's it. And it's set on width of 1, shift of 0. Okay? LO and LO, and the style is a dashed line. And the Jets, dun, 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 dun. Benny, what's happening? Let's check out GBP, AUD, dun, 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 dun. It's moving down still. It's got that when thing, at least we'll see in a few seconds. If it's not lagging, we shall see. And there is the answer to, no, that's not it. And there's the answer to that right there. We go to all the way down to the bottom. Yep, just down a little bit, nothing meaningful. And the when was 2 days ago now. And it's not really doing much at all with it. But who knows? By the end of the day, maybe it'll smack the doodle out of it. The last one was a really good. So, depending on how you trade the vehicle, have your stops and everything, or the spreads on against, or the options married to the hard delta, whatever you do that thing you do. Let's see. I think he was. Oh, you're talking to Benny. I thought he's short. Benny and the Jets. Dun, 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 dun. No wonder my mouse on that machine is a little unhappy. Uh-oh, did I break the mouse again? It freaks it out. I noticed that. I shouldn't bang it. I messed it up again. So, there we are. Yeah, I hurt the mouse again. I keep on banging on it. I shouldn't bang on it. Do not bang on mouse. It's not a drum. Don't do that. Freaking out the poor thing. There we are. All right, back in the action, but it cannot take that pounding. Don't do the pounding on it anymore. Okay, me's not so smart. Me not so smart. Okay, so there it is right there on that. We've got it up on J4X. It's kind of calm and not really excited. Ouch. Yeah. Let's see. Was getting ready for a 2K profit today below my 5K account. That's a big win. You're really hitting it hard. Hit that. Kick that pig. Whee! Okay. So you would think you'd take like 1,000 and run. That's a 20% return in a day or a couple days or whatever. Take the money and run. Run, Forrest, run. All right, now from there we slide over to, let's see, where were we at? We were looking at gold and the South African rand. Let's go back to the gold. Okay, right there. You can see it's trying to lift up, and that's what it's supposed to be doing because of the way the South African rand right here. Oh, that's not the rand. Let's put the rand back up there again. The South African rand is right, where is that? Right there. You know, it's been moving down, and gold should be going up, and instead gold has just been sloppy. It's in a buy for 4 days, that's for sure. And it's been up and hanging out, but it's been on a downwardly projection, really. I mean, it keeps on coming back to a gain, but it's we would call that anemic. Benny says, not a win, Doc. Nope, it's a loss. You have a 2,000 loss and a 5,000 account. You're trying to go out of business. You're going to give up 40% of your equity for one trade. Yeah, thank you, Robin. I agree. Indeed, indeed. So, now, where are we at this point? All we are is in cells. You know, I mean, you should be raking in the do-re-mi, not losing the do-re-mi. Are you fading our work? Don't fade our work. It's going to hurt in the end. Let's see, where are we at this point? Oh, let's look at silver since we're getting late in the day here. Oh, no, you know what? We didn't do, let's do the oil and Canadian, and then we'll go over back to the metals complex. So there is Earl, the front month, and it's up for the day, but still, you know, in a daily sell now from the 73 area, traded down as low as what now? 66 and change, and we're at 69 now. So we're still in the money, and we're in the second week of the weekly sell. And what else can we say? Now we go look at Canada on J4X. Canada. Oh, Canada. Right there. And it's kind of parked itself in that triangle that we've been looking at. Let's go find it over here on Chicago Quant. Oh, Canada. How did you not catch some of this? You should be up. And even if, you know, the buy kicked in, you should be out of it. Your stop should have protected you and kept, so you would have kept some of this money here. And then, you know, you've been given an opportunity to make a little bit more, but you shouldn't be down. You should be up. I mean, we are 3 weeks in a sell, so you would dare not get long, and so forth and so on. All right, now let's go over to Canada. Oh, Canada. Just like it rode the top of the triangle here, it's riding the bottom of the triangle there. Now, oil is dropping, so normally Canada goes up. And look at it. It's been in this downwardly slope. And let's go look at the oil market again, like so. So. And there it is. July oil has been going down, and Canadian has been gaining from that move over the last couple of weeks, which is kind of odd. Definitely odd, and more odd. Let's see. Let's see. Benny, you can cause it to happen. Use stops or options as risk management. Yeah, exactly. Listen to Robin. That's exacto presto. Then you'll be a sharp Jar Jar Benny. Benny Sharp. Money management. Risk control. All right, and then from there we slide over to where are we at now? Okay, so we're done that. So we've seen the back months are now higher than the front months. So obviously there's some type of delivery. It starts the delivery process at the end of the week. So people are already running and hiding. What else can we say about any of that? I guess that's about it where it's at that. So let's take a look at Silverado. Silverado is playing with the daily sell. It's been in the daily buy for a couple of days, but it hasn't really done much work. It is flirting with the weekly buy as we speak. You can see it's 0.14. It's above, and boy, if that thing would get through the manifold, I'd be like, watch out. If that green line gets through the manifold, then we got some type of bottom being put in. Cool. All right, now I need to focus on risk management, but I guess I lost and just went in with a big lot size. Yes, and yes. And it should be like no, yes, maybe, no, something like that. Not take the risk thing. All right, now from there, where are we at? Go back to the gold. Gold is up for the day and trying, but our algo is pushing into the minus. That's why we have a red dot and we have a red line, and now we can actually move that red line at the moment, like right there. That pressure is on it. All right. Now from there, let's take a look at copper. There it is. The copper is lifting up. You can see it's the daily is there. That red dot's going to disappear probably, and you can see we've been flirting with the weekly on the upside also. So it's looking very, very comfortable. It's very comfortable. You know what I want to do? I want to save that gold. Yeah. August gold. And let's do the silver too. Silver's doing the same flirtation, except for the weekly is trying to dance its way in. Save that. And then we take a look at copper there, as we said. And more than likely, let me just give that a refresh. That thing might just literally blow out the dot. Yep, blew out that dot. So it's really trying to turn up nicely. So what say you? They got recordings of Biden. Not only do they have the money trail now, they have recordings of Biden taking a bribe, and the FBI has been hiding it. There's copper. Let's put that into the memory. There it is. Let's see. Trade on paper and practice. Yes. Learn to take small losses with a trading plan and stick to it. Yep. Thank you, Robin. Yep. Robin is 100%, 101% right. Yeah, big bribe. Yeah, that's why they have to indict Trump. Whenever there's a problem with the Democrats, they've got to do something against Trump. Hey, the magistrate might throw it out today even. It goes to the magistrate. The magistrate makes a decision if it's worth going to court. So it's going to be interesting today. All right, now, so we've seen those. Let's look at platinum. There's platinum. Platinum is trying to climb into. Now let's reload that. Something seems wrong there. Let's go look at the way we had it yesterday, and we're going to double check this. Here it comes there, yeah. So we had that down yesterday, and that's all messed up there. We've lost that high. That high right there is gone. So we got to fix that. And so let's minimize that. And I'm going to fix that right now while we see it so I remember it. Let's see, what product is that? That's platinum. There we are. Okay, so yesterday's high. Let me go find yesterday's high now. There we are. So yesterday's high was really like 10.15. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Now, there we are. That's where the sell started off. So it's still in the sell. I think it was trying to get into the buy, but we didn't lift up. And we're in the weekly sell here on the platinum. And when platinum won't go up, you got to worry. Let's see. Ouch, Benny. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, really. Right, I agree with Mountain. I do. Okay, and so there's the platinum. And so from there, we go over to, we see, now we'll go back to the oil again, and there's the back month. It's a little bit higher than the front, still trying to lift up. You see that pressure on it right there. And then we go over to nat gas. See where natural gas is. Nat gas went into the sell yesterday, but it's trying to lift up today again. So that's kind of interesting. Every time they try to drive it down, it's not doing too good a job. Now we'll go over to J4X, and we'll take a look at the energy company down in Spain. See what's going on there. Right, gas. Yeah, that's it. That's the Spanish company. Let's take a look at it. So it's trading in the mid 26s now. So natural gas in Europe on the cubic foot or cubic yard or whatever they're measuring it by. Either way, it's nowhere. They use the same measurement here. I think it's a cubic yard, and they're just beating it up still. It's still not getting any. They're not getting much relief from it. That's unfortunate. That's exactly what's unfortunate about it all. So that pressure is on the natural gas still in Europe. Let's see. Benny says I started off with. See, Mountain West was. Let's see. Meaning if you can't make money on. Okay. Let's see. What I do if I have huge win, take half out. Exactly. And put it aside, and then just trade with your profits. Exactly. Exactly. All right, now where do we go from here? That's not Giz. We'll take a look at the stock market, and then we're going to get out of here because it's 26 after already. They've made another new high. S&Ps have tapped the 4,370 now. Another 10 handles since the last we looked at it. And moving down, it's off the high. The high was 70.25. It's trading at 61.25. It's 9 handles lower now. So they're doing a little correcting in there. All right, traders, we're out of here. We will see you all tomorrow, same time. Tomorrow is the Happy to Hump Day. So we'll see you all tomorrow, same time, same channel. So, happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you, to all our trading friends. Later, traders. Ta-ta for now.